No objections this time? We're all right?
Go, do it!
We're good this time? Oh, wait a second. I got you, don't worry. Before I start, Mr. Sear, I know you said Evan asked you face to face at happy hour. My best man, him asking me to be best man, was over text. And it said, "Yo, are you cool with being best man?" I had to share that first. All right, for all you who don't know me, my name is Will. I'm the third most important man at this wedding. One being Sydney's brother Luke, two being me, three being Evan. So I'm going to keep this as short as possible because I know these two don't like to waste time. That's the only reason we're all here today. They rush into everything. So I wish I could stand up here and tell you that Evan and I have been best friends since the first day, but that's just not true. The first interaction I had with Evan came back sometime in 2014. It was an Upper Dublin versus Souderton basketball scrimmage. Evan was a senior. I was a sophomore. I was a junior. Sorry. You know, Evan, he was the star of Souderton basketball team. He was just starter. Everyone loved him. It was the last place he wanted to be on a Saturday morning. But for me, unfortunately, I was earning my spot as a starter. You know, so I had to play hard. I wanted to be there. And at one point during the scrimmage, I found myself guarding Evan. So Evan comes running back onto offense, and I give him a really good check. Really hard. That's how I played. And usually when you do that, people get upset. They start talking back to you. They push it back. And Evan just looks at me, and he goes, "Yo, relax." I can't tell you how confused I was. I didn't know if he was trying to get in my head. I didn't know what was going on. He just goes, "Yo, relax." So fast forward over a little, a year later, I'm on my senior year. I'm being recruited by Arcadia. I go to a prospect camp. So I'm there, I'm doing the same thing I did against Evan. I'm playing my heart out, doing whatever. And then at the end of the camp, the team comes walking in. So I'm looking at everyone, I'm eyeing everyone up, sizing them up. And the last person to walk in, wearing a hoodie 2 sizes too big, baggy sweatpants, and huge clunky shoes untied, is Evan, just stomping his feet. And I take one look at him, you got to be kidding me. There's no way this guy's here. I hate this guy, I don't want to be anywhere near him. And I'm upset about it. So a few months later, I commit to Arcadia. After one of the games, the team comes out, they're all greeting me, they know I committed. And again, the last person out is Evan. And he comes up, and he's just like, "Yo, the slowest bro hug of all time. Congrats for joining the team." And then after that, we became friends. Everything, was water under the bridge. Everything was great. And then freshman year is when the bride entered the picture, Sydney herself. Evan gives me a text message. He's like, "Hey, we're all going out tonight. You should come with us." So I go out with Evan, and we go to a party held by the baseball kids. We're all friends with them. And sometime in the night, this girl pops right up in front of me, and she's like, "Hi, are you the freshman basketball player? I'm Sydney. What's your name?" Shaking my hand, in my face. I'm like, whoa. Like, where did you even come from? But the rest of the night, I vividly remember her, Sloan is back up against the corner, and Sydney talking to him. And that was, it's all right, Sydney, don't cry. She's talking to her future husband, which I think is really sweet. So then a week or two goes by. I'm walking into my dorm room. I'm trying to adjust to the college life, endless basketball stuff, right, Skiz? Yeah, it wouldn't stop. It took over my whole schedule. So I'm walking into my dorm room and I see Sydney. She locks eyes at me. I'm like, oh, great. Here we go. I walk into my dorm room. She doesn't say a word to me. She just walks in right after me. She sits down in my chair and she starts freaking out. She's like, well, I don't know what to do. Yeah, I'm going on a date with Evan. She's going crazy. And I'm just like standing there like, okay, what? I don't know what to say to her. So she had a date apparently at Pizza Box.
Hey.
Pizza Box, for those of you who don't know, they have a big sign. It's pizza for lovers. So Evan's a real classy guy, so she lucked out there. So clearly after that, we can all fill in the blank. We know what happens, how we ended up here today. But it's just funny to know that, it's a symbol of their relationship. Sydney's in my room, pacing back and forth, stomping her feet, freaking out. What do I do? What do I do? And all I know is Sloan's sitting at his house that he lived in college, probably wearing his ankle-high Nike socks, drinking a Slurpee from Wawa. Not even thinking about it, man, I got to get ready in 15 minutes. But that's how these two are, Sydney's very vibrant, she's expressive, she's caring, and Sloan's the calm, cool guy. Look how he sits back in his seat like that, you know what I mean? And in my mind, that makes a great match. They're perfect for each other. So a little more about Evan. Over the years, my friendship with Evan has grown, but also my respect for him. I was always the guy that was up late every night doing my last-minute homework assignments. Evan got that stuff done during the day, so he didn't have to worry about it, but not me. I was up every night doing anything I had to do. And I remember one night specifically, I had to pull an all-nighter for a class that I wasn't prepared for. And at 5 in the morning, Evan comes out of his room, starts walking down. I'm like, Evan, where are you going? He's got to go to work. So while we were in college and I was complaining about schoolwork and basketball, Evan was working part-time. He was going to class, getting great grades. He was a star on the basketball court, and he was a great boyfriend to Sydney. Now, how do you compete with a guy like that? And my respect for him grew tremendously after that. He never complained about it. He never cried, he never wept. He did it. And I think for Sydney, put everyone else at ease. Evan is logical, he's patient, he's loyal, he's hardworking, he's extremely honest. Extremely honest. Sometimes to a fault. But most importantly, he sits there calm, quiet, with that on the surface, but underneath, he's extremely genuine, he's caring, and he's absolutely crazy about Sydney. Whether or not he shows it, but he is. And Sydney, just from watching her as a teacher, the way she's with her brother Luke, I know she'll be the most caring and kind wife, and someday mother. That could be any day now. They move pretty fast. I'm extremely happy for these two, and I wish them nothing but the best. So to end my speech, I've been told that marriage, you are never ready for that first fight. So before I finish, I want to present them a gift in front of everyone here. And this gift's going to represent where they came from their time at Arcadia. And every time they get mad at each other, I hope they look back on it and remember their beginning, and it humbles them a little bit. So if you don't mind holding my mic for a second. So I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing it to this, but if everyone would raise their glass. Mr. and Mrs. Sloan, nothing but the happiness. I love both of you guys. Cheers.
Let's give it up for our best man, Will.